Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Taipei, Taiwan. And what we're going to take a look at is something that's really cool. I came to it a couple years back and I decided I wanted to come over and take a look at it again today. We're going to look at the Confucius Temple here in Taipei. Confucianism is really important in the Chinese speaking world. There was a lot of philosophy that Confucius talked about with like lifelong learning, and that there's no shortcut to learning. You have to get in there and put in the work. Anyway, let's go through here and let's take a look and let's see what we see today and enjoy it. Now, a Confucius temple is going to be quite a bit simpler than a normal Chinese temple. What you have right here is you have the gate, and it's 2.5 meters tall. And there's some writing right there that's talking about there's no shortcut to learning, that you have to learn from within. So it's telling you to go around the wall and go into the side gates and learn. So a Confucius temple will have kind of a similar layout. It will have a wall, and then it will have a stage inside. And it won't have a deity, it will have some tablets that will have some of the writing of Confucius. Now they say Guanyu was like the god of war for the Chinese, and they say Confucius is the god of learning and philosophy, even though it's not really he's not really a deity, it's just his teachings that are really important. Teaching people to play an instrument, and they also need to learn how to fight also. So we have some little statues here of the hear no evil, say no evil, and see no evil. So we'll go around here and we'll look at this. And here's the gate in. So it's free to enter, and it's closed on Mondays, and hours are 8:30 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. So this is the gate that lets you come in and start your learning. They have an auditorium in here and a few other things. And over here they have a theater with some shows. I've never been in there to see it. Then we have the gate over here, and then we'll have the main part of the temple. There's quite a bit. You can get some guides that go through here also. I had a guide tell me one time about some of this stuff in here, and it was quite interesting. And we got a squirrel over here. He's doing his thing. Guess he's going to go in and do a little study. And so this is the inside of the gate. So those characters on the outside say Wan Ren Gong Qing, which was written by a grandson of the 77th Confucius on that low plane, a direct descendant of Confucius. And then this is one of the gates. I guess it's up there, they call it the dovetail. It's a little bit different than what you see in normal Chinese architecture. You can see all the styling up here, the interlocked cross beams and everything. And then they've done the normal carving in the stones and stuff here. And then they have a little thing written up there. And they do have data plates here, so you can read a little bit about it. It's in Chinese and in English. So you can see all the stone carvings and everything here. Now, a Confucius temple doesn't have the deities guarding the doors. This is called the Lingjun Gate, or however you say it. Now, there's supposed to be a unicorn here somewhere where that symbolizes good luck. I'm not seeing it. You can see the next gate that we'll go through here. Okay, so the Chinese unicorn is on the back of the wall. It's not on the gate. So that is what it looks like, and it has the dragons up there. So that symbolizes good luck and peace right there. That's pretty cool. And they have these wheels when you first come in, so people can read the little messages on them. All right, let's go through here. Yeah, really a cool place. I went to another Confucius temple down in Kaohsiung City that was not near this ornate. It was nice, but this one is really, really spectacular. You can see all the little figures here and some of the writing. So this is the Yi Gate, and the Daqing Hall is straight ahead. We have a huge bell. Do not touch. Now that's the stage right there where the traditional dancers will do. I think they call it the Yi dance. They'll have their instruments and they'll do all the thing there. I've seen some videos of it in the past and it looks pretty cool. And then we have all these little halls all around here. Really nice little courtyard. And we got a huge drum over here also, do not touch. So in here they have little displays and you can read about Confucius's teachings and stuff like that. Talks about archery, mathematics. It's quite interesting. Okay, let's go in here. We'll look at this first. You can see the carving right there. Yeah, really a beautiful building. So they constructed it using the traditional building methods. So they interlock all those cross beams. They did that the whole way. Same as the Yi Gate. You can see all the styling up here. It's kind of a cool little figure. And all the fish, the normal stuff that you see. And little dragons. So this Daqing Hall was started construction in 1927 and finished in 1929. It has 42 stone columns. And they did the cross beams. You can see up there, they call it the spider web. It's kind of a hallmark of the engineer that designed it. So it has the writings of Confucius plus some of the sages that are in here. So if you can read Chinese, then you'll be able to decipher all of that. That's the prayer that you can say. They have it in different languages, Vietnamese and English and Chinese. And then they also have these are the instruments for that Yi dance that they do. Confucius believed everybody should play an instrument, as well as do things like shoot bows and everything else. Cool lanterns. Okay, so let's make our way around and we'll look at some of these little side buildings now. So in here, this is honoring Confucius and 40 of the disciples that helped spread Confucianism. I think it might have started in southwest China originally. I'm not exactly sure, but this hall here honors it. They have some things here for some ceremony they're going to do. They have a little auditorium talking about an early Confucius school and chronicles of his life. You can read all about it here. His teaching of the 6 arts and his early life, and when he was a government minister or official. Yeah, so Confucius, his father died when he was 3, so he grew up in poverty, which that served him well, taught him some life lessons. Let's see, let's look in this one here. All right, so this is a little hall here dedicated to the 77th generation of Confucius. This right here, Kung Te Chung, from 1920 to 2008, talking about his life. All right, so this is the 6 arts. Music. That's part of what you see for the Yi dance, playing these right here. I have a little video over here showing it. That's pretty cool. They have a whole way of doing that traditional dance. So you can see the tradition that's came up here. This is what they do for honoring Confucius. They have all these 37 steps that they have to do. Drum rolls and everything else. And this is the back of that main hall, which is pretty nice. They have a big log back there that's painted up. This is the Chongsheng Shrine. So it has some more of the tablets. It's closed off, you can't go inside of there. They have the drums and everything else in here also. Alright, so over here we have the computation. This is the mathematics. There's quite a bit of stuff talking about some of his students that calculated pi and a bunch of other things, cube roots. Mathematics was very, very advanced in this era of China. So this is kind of cool here. So knot tying used to be important because they didn't write things down, they tied little knots. And then they have bones also. So 14th to 11th centuries BC, just really ancient. So it looks like there's another little art display, but it's closed now. It says it's here until February. It's all right. We've seen quite a bit of stuff in these others. All right, so we have the West Side building here. Another one of these rooms. It's dedicated to 39 of the disciples that helped spread Confucianism in the later dynasties. All the names. These are all important to people that follow Confucianism. So here they talk about Confucius. His surname was Kong, and he was born in the state of Lu in 551 BC, and he died in 479 at the age of 73. And he became known as the Great Teacher. He taught over 3,000 students in his life. So we'll look at two more of these little rooms. This one's the Shi, or the archery, one of the 6 arts. Confucius believed that people need to learn how to fight also. So he had different shooting techniques, and there's an old bow. So crossbows also. So that's interesting. So the Bashi, Kanlin, Yanzhu, Guangxi, and Jingyi. So trained your body, also helped build a focused mind. Clear the mind is a key to mastering shooting skills. Okay, let's look at one more little room over here. Yeah, these little rooms are on the inside of these gates over here. So here's chariot riding, or Yu. Unless they have a little chariot, you can sit down. So this was also used in hunting and in warfare. So it was the general rules of chariot riding. So you drive in the right direction and drive past obstacles. Test your integrity, capability, leadership, and management skills. Yeah, kind of an interesting. This is a little learning display also. And then we'll go right back out the little gate, and you can see the whole complex. Quite cool. Yeah, not near as ornate or over the top as a normal Chinese temple, but it's quite interesting to come over here and walk around and read a little bit about it. Well, that'll finish up our video over here at this Confucius Temple in Taipei. This is quite cool. I really enjoy stuff like this. It's not gaudy with like loud noises and everything that you find at a normal Chinese temple with all the incense burning and stuff like that and people doing all the things. It's kind of a quiet, solemn place. You can walk around and you can read and learn a little bit more about Confucius and his teachings. I enjoy stuff like this. It's fun for me. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then you get to see more content like this. And leave me a comment, tell me what you think. If you've been here or have any questions, ask me and I'll do my best to answer it. And until next time, from over here in Taipei, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.